It's a wonderful day. As you can see, I'm still here in Shelton, Washington, at the Alpine Way Senior Living Center. My nice, gigantic, 2-bedroom apartment that they put me up in. Looks a little different than the last one. We got our Christmas lights up. Makes me very happy. We did bring some pops with us on this traveling cook adventure. Just a few. There's 6 there, a soda, and then we have 3 more pops in my bedroom and a soda. All the pops, except one, are my favorite Batman ones. We do also have the Slee Stack, just one of the Slee Stacks. But that's the Batman Who Laughs soda. Unfortunately, I did not get the chase. So if anybody's watching this and you were fortunate enough to pull the chase and you just don't want them, hit me up, because I'm in the market for one. And then you can see this box looks a little weird because it's completely clear, and in that is the die-cast Batman, which is awesome. I wish that the entire body was die-cast, but it's still sweet. The head and the cape are die-cast. We'll talk about that in a second. We got the blue chrome Batman, we got the Funkoween Halloween Batman, and then the OGs, the O1s, the OG Batman and the OG Batman Chase. This one right here is probably my most valuable pop that I own. We've had some that were more expensive. We got rid of the pink chrome Batman and the emerald green Batman, which I'm kind of kicking myself for, but whatever. I had to shrink my collection. I had way too many pops, and especially since I did this new job, I didn't want to have a bunch of expensive pops sitting in the basement of my old rental unit over in Yakima, Washington. But this one right here, that was something that we acquired in a trade a long time ago. We pulled the Disco Skeletor out of a $700, I think it was $700 Pop King Paul mystery box. That thing was obviously the biggest hit out of all the pops. We ended up doing a huge trade with another collector in the community, and one of the pops that I got out of that trade was this pop right here. This is the $7 a pop signature series, signed by Val Kilmer. Now, they always do 2 different signings, sometimes more. One of them is limited to, I don't know, like 150, whatever. And then there's always a very much smaller, more expensive run of signatures where a little note is added, or maybe a doodle or something. This one has his signature and a little quote saying, "We all wear masks." There was only 10 of those made. 10 pops in the world have that unique signature and quote. So the PPG on that thing is what the retail price was, $135, unless it's changed recently. But then the reason why it's the retail price is nobody sold one. I'm guessing the minimum value of that pop, because of its rarity, because there's only 10 in existence, it's got to be around $500. I could be wrong, but I would think that that's a fair, I mean, it could be way more. I know it can't be much less. Just out of curiosity, I'm going to see on Pop Price Guide if it's still at $135. But before we do that, BAM! Subscribe if you want to. I'm not sub chasing at this point. Not putting out enough videos. Not on enough. But yeah, if you want to sub, that's cool. I'd rather you hit the thumbs up button, those of you that are watching, because that is a cool thing to do. It just shows me that you appreciate that I'm still making these videos. after all this time and after my lengthy hiatus. But yeah, if you interact with this video, thumbs up, comment, sub, all those things trigger some type of algorithm that YouTube has that recognizes that certain video is being interacted with, and somehow because of that they will promote my video. They'll recommend it to other viewers that have watched similar type videos. That's interesting. I'm sure most of you that are watching this already have, but there's a little bell symbol down there. If you click on that and then hit all, anytime I make a video or go live, I haven't gone live in forever, it'll pop up on your phone or an email or something, I don't know, text, I'm not sure how it works. Let you know that I have a new video, and most importantly, leave a comment below. I like to see what you guys think about these videos. I like to know what's on your mind, how you're doing. I've been a little bit lazy on my last video or two about responding, but I try to do that. I know that there's people out there that get upset if you leave a comment and you don't get responded to, and I can understand that, but yeah, good times. Oh yeah, we're gonna look up the PPG on that thing. I'll be right back. Okay, so here's the deal, and I'm totally right about this. The 10-piece, like super crazy autographed is still at $135, which is the retail price. That's what $7 Pop charged for that particular pop. The other one is 90-piece, and that just has his signature. It has sold, and the current estimated value of that 90-piece pop is $230. I have 1 in 10, so it's got to be at least $500. So that's cool. Very cool. I'm digging my job. It's really laid back. People I work with are cool. They don't want me to leave, because that's going to happen eventually as soon as they hire a full-time person to fill the spot that I'm filling right now. Off I go somewhere else. I'm hoping they send me to Nevada or Arizona. If I go to Arizona, I can visit my buddy Deadpool. That'd be sweet. But yeah, it's easy. I'm making good food. The residents are liking the food I make, which is very important. That's what they hired me for. It's enough. Oh, yeah, it's enough. So we have a mystery box to open. We do have another one that we ordered. Disc trackers or disc pops, whatever. This is one of the first times that they put a post up that I know of that was promoting a company that was selling their very first mystery box. And this is First Form Collectibles. First mystery box ever. A lot of times companies that do their first mystery box stuff them full of value. It said very limited number available. I don't know how many that actually is. I'll probably contact them. Oh, it's my Friday, by the way. This is the first time that I worked a 5-day week in a long time. For the last year and a half, I've been working 4 10s and having 3 days off. I missed the 3 days off, but because I'm only working 8 hours, well actually I'm working like 9 hours, but because I don't have to get up until 8 o'clock in the morning instead of 5, I have like 6 hours, 6.5, 7 hours, depending on how much sleep I want to get, of free time after I get off work before I have to go to bed. It's been amazing. Previously, I had like 4. So it's nice. It gives me plenty of time to relax, eat dinner, watch shows. It's pretty cool. Anyway, First Form Collectibles, $34.95 plus shipping. They had a picture of like 8 different pops that were the top hits, and there were some really good ones, like really good ones, over $100. And if you got one of those, that would be the only item in your box. Otherwise, you'd get 1 pop and a sealed soda. Always a chance of a chase. I think it was guaranteed value. I'm not sure. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. It's gonna be, oh, and there's other surprises in the boxes. I don't know what that means, but I don't know if they still have any available. If they do, when I make this video, because I'm probably gonna edit this tonight, which is Friday. No more recording a video and waiting 2 months to publish it. This just makes things that I say irrelevant. So hopefully I do edit and release this tonight. Firstformcollectibles.com, all one word. Go check it out. Maybe if anybody wants to join me in a box battle, that would be cool. I should actually post that in my little chat group. Anyway, let's go on to the main event. We've rambled on for 17 minutes, which is pretty good. That's kind of close to how it used to be. Of course, after I edit a bunch of stuff, my little intro here will probably be down to like 14 minutes. So, sorry that you missed out on the outtakes. The outtakes weren't really outtakes, they were just me drinking beer and looking up prices. Mystery box. This is the end of the year last mystery box from my buddy Nick at Jempops. Follow him on Instagram if you already are not. He does really good mystery boxes. Awesome dude. Impeccable customer support, customer service. We've done good and we've done meh on his mystery boxes. The first couple we got were really nice. And then the rest of them, a lot of them have just been guaranteed value. I mean, like the last one I opened, it was a $100 box. I think the guaranteed value was $90. We got $130 in value. Can't go wrong with that. Previous ones were just about value, a little bit over value. We haven't got a big hit from him for a while. We did, I can't remember what we got. We got the OG Riddler one time, which was cool. Oh, we got Dean with Baby, like a big ride thing. That was a pretty big hit. We won the Nintendo DS game with a glow-in-the-dark Joker. That was pretty sweet. Mostly because that was for my collection. Now that actually is the only Joker I have left in my collection. If I ever do get back into them, the only Jokers I'm going to buy are the Grails. I mean, there's so many Jokers. At one point we did have that Dallas Comic-Con metallic Joker. We won that out of somebody's mystery box back when we were starting, and I turned around and sold it, which I'm kicking myself for so bad. I wish I had that still. Anyway, I don't remember what the hits are on this one. This was also $100 plus $15 shipping, so we're all into this for $115. 1 to 4 pops per box. This thing is pretty light. Now the last one we opened, you might have remembered that I was like, I think there's only 1 or 2 pops in here, and it thumps. And then we open it up and there's 4 pops in there. Well, I weighed that box today, and that box weighed 2 pounds 4 ounces. This thing weighs 1 pound, exactly 1 pound less. This is 1 pound 4 ounces. It's got a nice thump. It doesn't feel like a hard case thump though. So I'm guessing there's 1 or 2 pops in here. Probably 2, just by how thick it is. So that's good. Instead of having $100 distributed over 4 pops, we have $100 distributed over 1 or 2. So that means that we're going to have more desirable, easier to sell, less common pops. At least that's the theory. Let's see if we can prove that theory. But before we do, like I said, it's my weekend. This is my first weekend in Shelton. My previous 2 weekends were at the casino, which I kind of miss. It was so weird living in the casino. It was surreal. Like, I lived at a casino resort. Every night, go down to the casino and play some slots, watch the weird people. Yeah. But now we're kind of back to normal-ish. I mean, if you could call this normal. No more casino. Oh yeah. So I'm actually in Shelton. I plan on going exploring. There's actually a GameStop right by where I'm at and a Walmart. So I'm gonna go pop hunting tomorrow. See what kind of Funko Pops Shelton, Washington has. I'm hoping that they have a lot of crazy stuff because I did some research. There's no Facebook groups. There's no Funko community groups in Shelton. Shelton's kind of a redneck little area. Like, I haven't seen hardly any people besides white people. Hopefully that changes. I haven't like gone out a lot, but like all the people, almost all the employees here, they're white. The grocery store that I go to get my beer, white. I'm hoping there's more cultural and ethnic diversity here in this little town, but maybe there's not. Anyway, I don't know how we went onto that tangent, but I'm hoping that this little redneck community doesn't have a lot of Funko collectors, which means that I might find some cool pops in my pop hunt tomorrow. There's a teriyaki restaurant right next to GameStop actually that I can't wait to try. There's a Chinese restaurant in downtown proper, which is like a mile away from where I'm at right now, that has hot and sour soup and mushu pork. I love hot and sour soup. I love mushu pork. Mushu pork is like a stir-fry dish with pork strips, your typical Chinese meal, vegetables, scrambled eggs, which is cool, and then it's served, you roll it up in a pancake, little thin crepe type pancake with either a plum sauce or a hoisin sauce. They can be very, very good. I will find out this weekend if this place makes them good, but I'm really excited. And I've heard really good things about this teriyaki place. It's very important to me to have a good teriyaki place because I love teriyaki chicken, I love Mongolian beef, I love Szechuan beef, Kung Pao, all that stuff. I love it. And then apparently there's also a place that has good sushi. That's according to my immediate supervisor. I couldn't imagine it's that great. Although, you know, Shelton is an hour and 20 minutes. Well, I mean, even Tacoma has a port. Olympia has a port too, I believe. So, I mean, we're right on the water. I mean, we're in the lower Puget Sound, so there's access to really fresh clams, mussels, crabs, salmon, not necessarily tuna, but I get the Americanized garbage sushi. I mean, it's not real sushi. I get the rolls, and I like them. As long as the fresh seafood's in there and the wasabi is super strong, that's all I want. I want it to be a total sensory experience. I want my face to burn for like 20 seconds. I want my mouth to be happy. I want my nose to smell really good, fresh food. Yeah, that's why I love sushi. Okay, let's get into the box now. Boom. I would like to welcome everybody who has fast forwarded, probably for the second time, up to this point where we are going to open this box. I'm sure you fast forwarded up to the first time that I held this up, and then you're like, oh my god, here he goes again. But no, boom, number 34. I wasn't sure if I was going to get one of these, because normally we get either 27 or 77 or 70. Those were gone. But 34, what's 3 plus 4? 7. Remember when I used to do math lessons? That was dumb. M-Tech knives. Alright, let's go. Oh, this thing did, thank God it was a Uline box. The last one came in like a Staples box. And whatever happened to this thing, if it was in that Staples box, bad stuff would have happened. Just got a little pushed in. But Uline, they had 200-pound edge crest test boxes. So this survived that. Alright. So like I said, 1 pound, 4 ounces. Your average pop weighs about 5 ounces. Pop protectors are like 1 ounce or half an ounce. The Uline boxes are usually like, I don't know. We can find out. Alright, so what do we got? Well, we have 3 pops. No, we have 2. I'm just curious how much this box weighs. Yeah, that box weighs 8 ounces. One of the parents of a resident here in the facility brought a bunch of goodies for the employees and put them in the break room, and I went and raided it. Like, they came around and told everybody that there was stuff in there, and 2 hours later I went in there and there was still a bunch of stuff in there. They had these things. Ferrero Rocher. Yeah, Ferrero Rocher. These are great. I grabbed like 10 of them. And they had some Linder truffles. Grabbed a bunch of those too. Candy. Okay, so there's 2 pops. I know that one is a particular type of pop, but I don't know which one it is. I know that Nick likes to put post-it notes on the pops of what their value is, so I'm gonna grab those and take them off and put them up here, upside down. Okay. First pop. They're both in protectors. One of them is a non-off-brand. Okay, boom. All right, so we got an office pop. You know, it's weird. There's so many office pops. We've kind of been lucky, I guess. We haven't pulled very many of them. I shouldn't have said that, because now the next 20 mystery boxes I get are going to be all office pops. This is him with a camera, like a little tripod. I don't know. I don't remember what this one is from. Condition wise, it's good. No major damage, no minor damage really. It's not perfectly cornered, angled, but yeah. This came out last year, it looks like. I don't remember ever seeing this pop. Let's check out the value. It does have one of those super high numbers, so yeah, it definitely came out last year. All right, so this is Michael Scott Survivor. Were they doing a pun on the Survivor series? I don't know. And it did come out last year. it has an estimated value of $10. Which means that our next pop has to be $90 or more. That's exciting. Not very exciting. If anybody wants this pop, if anybody needs this for a collection, very, very cheap. I just want to get this out of my house. Not that I don't like the office, but I can't start amassing a bunch of pops. I need to liquidate them ASAP. I'm not going to be carrying around a bunch of pops with me when I move. All right, so the next pop is, boom. It is the Blacklight Spider-Man. I was hoping it was the Carnage, but, and this is in a $7 pop protector. I tried to get these from my local Target. The only one I ended up getting was the Deadpool, which had decent value. I'm not 100% sure why this one is as valuable as it is, because this thing's got some really good value. How much value does it have? Let's find out. The Target version of this pop is $95. So that makes our box $105. Maybe it was guaranteed value of 100, but whatever. We made money. Didn't really lose money in shipping because we will be getting paid money to ship this. That's how it works. So that's cool. I want to check out the recent sales on this to see what's up with that. It's just for the, it's, did this, wait. It didn't come out in 2020, did it? I didn't know it was that old. I thought that was more recent. Anyway, maybe that's the overseas one. It's just consistently going up. I mean, it peaked a little crazy bit. Well, no, I mean, not, okay. There's only been one sale in the last 7 days for $100. That's cool. I wish I could do a whatnot auction, because I'm sure that I could sell this to some crazy person for $200 in an auction, but whatever. Maybe I'll do a Waffleopagus for this. We haven't done one of those for a long time. Actually, I might do that this weekend. Waffleopagus time. That'd be kind of fun, actually. $13 a spot. You might be able to win a $95 pop for $13 if I do it. And I'll probably throw in the Michael Scott for you too as a little bonus. What do you think about that? All right, so that's it. I'm gonna play a game of League of Legends and eat some candy. We had a nice long video here. Kind of getting back into the flow of things. So thanks for hanging out with me for a while. One project that I had this weekend, I got a bunch of these Panini football cards that I pulled out of that Legacy box. I let them kind of stew for a while. Now that the season's underway, there's a lot of rookie cards. I'm going to go and try to get some prices on these and see what's up. Because maybe there's a little gold nugget in there. I don't know. Don't know. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. First Form Collectibles, go check them out. Get one of their mystery boxes. We could battle until we get that box. I don't know what else is coming up. Oh, Pop King Paul's dropping a box tomorrow. And Clint was supposed to be dropping a $350 box today. I haven't seen that yet. It's getting late. Anyway, we'll talk to you later. Peace.